Welcome to the digital chalkboard, and in today's tutorial we are going to explore Diffit and the amazing features it has to offer. Let's get started. Set up your Diffit account, and once you have logged in, it gives you these options. Literally anything, pasting an article or a video URL, any text, or even a vocabulary list. We are going to explore the first one here, which says literally anything. What this means is I'll put in any topic that I want to teach my students and I want to collect resources for that. For instance, I want the topic of photosynthesis and I want it for my grade level, which is 5th grade, or it goes all the way from 2nd to 11th grade. Right now, we'll stick to 5th grade, and you can even change the language here. I'll click on Generate Resources. This is the page Diffit has created for me based on the topic of photosynthesis. It's going to give you a cover image, and if you don't like it, it gives you multiple options to choose from. Next, it generates a reading passage for your grade level. Now, if I want to adjust the length of this reading passage, either by making it shorter or making it longer, it allows me to do that. Medium, long, or right now short. And then if you can click on generate, and it is going to adapt based on that. As you can see, the passage has been extended, the length has increased. Now, if you are doubtful of the credibility of the information that is there, or you want to check where Diffit has collected its resources or information from, you will click on this option which says show sources. When I click here, you see these numbers and they are corresponding to all the sources that are mentioned here. It also allows you to edit your information that is there. So I will click on hide sources. Sources are hidden. I will click on edit. I will make any changes I want here. Let's say I want to type in glucose is important. I'll put this here. I'll click on save. There it is. This highlighted part becomes part of this reading passage that I want to give to my students. You also have the option to copy this directly on a document that you are creating for your students. Next, it also creates a summary, and for this you also have the option to edit. If I want to increase the pointers for the summary, I can do that. If I want to decrease it, I can even do that. I don't want this particular point, I'll remove it. And I'll click on save. So you only have 2 points now for your summary. Next, it also generates key vocabulary words for your students. Now, a very cool feature of Diffit here is that for each vocabulary word, it also allows you to add images. So for photosynthesis, if I want to put in an image here, I'll type in, and then you don't have to go around looking for any image on an external site. You will put in the topic, you will click on search, and then it's going to generate all these images. So I select this one, the first one. There you go. It appears next to your vocabulary word. The second thing we have here, multiple choice questions. Now, we're always struggling to come up with the right resources for our students related to the topic we are teaching them. It automatically generates 3 MCQs, but if I want, I can add more questions. And here's the cool part. It gives you these 3 different options to choose from. At the moment, I have selected this one, depth of knowledge levels. In this particular category, it gives me the choice of what kind of questions I want to generate. I'll click on strategic thinking, and I will tell the number of questions I want Diffit to generate for me. I want 3 questions for strategic thinking. I'll click on get questions, and there you go. 3 different questions that are there based on strategic thinking. Also, you have the option to edit your questions. If you want to change the order, you want to rearrange them, you can easily do that. and then save it. It also allows you to see the answers that are there. Next, it generates short answer questions for you to give to your students. You can again add questions for this. You can see the answers, you can edit and put in any question of your choice. It also has open-ended prompts that you can give to your students. Now, how do we share it with the students? It has numerous student activities that you can explore, and there are also different export options that you can explore from the sidebar that it gives you. Now, here it shows docs. If I want to take my entire content that is created here and I want to take it to Google Docs, do I want everything? Yes, I want the summary, I want the short answer questions. If you don't want any specific thing to appear in your document, you can simply uncheck the box. Okay, but I want that for my students, so I will keep it and I'll click on export. The title is already appearing here, Photosynthesis by Diffit, and you can see the image is there and your passage with the summary, vocabulary, the image that I had incorporated, that is here, multiple choice questions, along with a very nicely formatted worksheet for your students. So this you can save and you can share it with your students. This was one template. If I want to explore any other template that is there, it gives you numerous options to choose from. It's going to take the content it has generated for you and adapt its own template based on that. For example, if I have vocabulary match workbook or vocabulary match and explain slides, this is a PowerPoint. Here you are going to see how it has adapted the content based on photosynthesis. And I do the same practice. I will click on export activity. View this pop-up. You can either download the PowerPoint, PDF, or open Google Slides. This will automatically take you to your drive, and there you go. The entire content that we had generated earlier on Diffit is now in this particular template. You have the vocabulary match and explain, and you can give this to the students. You can even assign this to your students on Lumio. So this is already saved in your Google Drive. Going back, this was starting something from scratch using the option literally anything. But if I have a video URL, let's say I have a YouTube video on the same topic. This is the video photosynthesis that I want to share on Diffit. I'll put in the video URL link here, and you can choose the reading level. I'm keeping it original, meaning at the same level as the video, and then generate resources. So here you get the same thumbnail for the video that's on YouTube, and it gives you the entire script for your students to read also, followed by the summary, vocabulary words, multiple choice questions, short answer, and open-ended prompts. And the same way you can explore the different activities which are going to be adapted now to the content that was there in this particular video. And all your resources are then saved in the My Resources collection. So if I want this particular resource that I had created earlier, it's going to open it for me, and then I can review the entire resource that is there and the questions it has generated for me. So I hope you have fun exploring Diffit, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out in the comment below. Thank you.